Right, and go up into a lateral raise, yeah? Up to lateral raise, up shoulder height only, out and through. Then take it up to the top and lower down, yeah? Squeeze up and lower, squeeze and lower, push and lower, push and lower. Stay here, push up, legs nice and wide. Take the arms down with you towards the floor and then push up to ceiling. And again, push back and lift the ceiling. And again, down and lift. Last time, down and lift. Take the arms out wide with you, and then from here, step back in. Okay. Step the arms back in as well, bring the arms in. As I step open, I'm going to bring open and close. So my legs and my arms are doing the yeah? Open and close. Open and close. If the coordination isn't quite working for you today, then take the arms away or take the legs away. 4 more. 1. So really push back the arms. Powerful. 3 and 4. Step it out wide. Hold it here. From here, let's move over. Remember the hips stay nice and square. Move over to the right side and then over to the left. And again, so notice the hips are not moving. Over to right and over to left. And again, push. Come to center. Bring the hands down. And then lift up. So bend the knees, come down, and then lift up. Yes, we're not coming down as far as a sumo squat. Okay, down and lift. And again, down and lift. I'm going to change the arm sequence. I'm going to come down into a circle and round into a little squat. Okay, and again, round we go. And then we're going to do both arms together. We're going to come into the center, lift and open. Into the center, lift and open. 2 more. 1 and release 1 more time. 2. Okay. From here, just give me a little bounce, yeah? So just little bounces. Little bounces. So 8, 7, and 6. Draw the abdominals in, guys. Don't let them relax. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back in, right towards left. Bring the right foot forward towards me into a lunge, drop it down, lift and take it back. Down, push, up and lift. And again, down, that little lunge, up and lift. Last time, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step, touch it over, so into that lateral raise. We're bringing in arm movements that we'll be working through the class today. Okay. 2 more. 1 and 2. Stay here. Step it out on the right. Curl it back on the left. Drop it down. Curl it back. Down. So hamstring curl. Yeah. You're pulling that muscle in and through. So the muscle behind into that thigh contraction, eccentric, concentric. Okay. So a little squat in the center. Down and lift. Down and lift. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to add in a little bit of coordination here. Okay, I'm going to do 2 on my right. 1, 2. 2 on the left. 1 and 2. And again, I'm going to do 2 on my right and then 2 on my left. Okay, hold that here. Shoot the arms open and then rock it over to your right side. And rock it over to your left. And again, over to right, and then over to left. Guys, lift the legs, so bring the legs so knees are nice and straight. Arms are up to the ceiling. Draw the arms down in front of you, and then rotate. So go over to your right shoulder, and then to your left shoulder. And then over to the right shoulder, and then over to the left. Okay, take the arms down, shoot the right foot back into the left. Okay, step touch it over from the top. So I'm going to take the arms up this time. So it's going to push and down, push and down. Okay, change it to an arm circle. So I circle 1, 2. A nice, big, strong, powerful movements. Both arms. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take the legs out wide, arms open wide. Bring the arms in, so hands in towards the chest, and then open. In and open. Remember, we're going to do the same with the legs as with the arms. So if I bring my arms in, so I'm going to bring my right leg in, then I'm going to open, and I'm going to bring my left leg in. So I'm opening and closing. Open and close. I'm just doing a semi-squat in the center. Semi-squat, and 1, and 2 more, 3, and 4. Now, take the arms out wide, take the left leg away from you, and now we'll go over to your right side. Remember, working from the ribs, and over the other side. Center, hold it here. Draw the arms down. The arms should be feeling nice and warm, yeah? Strong. 2 more. 1, and 2. Step into the right and curl on the left. So step and curl. Curl, okay? A little curl. Now give me 2 on the left. 2 on the left and 2 on the right. 2 on the left. Now I'm going to bring my arms in if you want to. 1, pull down. 2, pull down. Yeah. And again, 1 and 2. Very lovely. 2 more. So 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Hold the leg out wide. Hold it here and bounce. Then you bounce it. Okay. 5, 6. 1 more time. 7 and 8. Bring it back to the top. Then come down into a little squat and circle the arm back. Now into squat and circle the arm round. Okay, and again. 1 and 2. And then do it in the center. So both arms come forward, lift and open. 1 more time. Down, scoop it round, lift and open. Sumo squat. Down into the floor and lift it. So these are big, long movements, guys, yeah? So getting that heart rate up, down, and lift last time. Down, and lift. Lower the arms all the way down. Circle back the shoulders. Drop the head into the shoulders and fall down just halfway into that partial roll down. Taking the back, the spine up to the ceiling, into your C-curve. Stretching out the lower back into that lumbar spine and then into your cow stretch. And then drop and then lift all the way up to the top. Take the arms up with you, press the chest tight, and then come over to your right side and then over to your left side. And then go over to the right. And then over to it. Guys, draw the arms down, circle back the right arm, and then circle back the left arm, and then both together. And last time, and 2. Lunge side to side. So come over to my right, and then over to my left. Okay. So really feeling it into that inner thigh. So, arms and abs. So we're going to do some functional work, standing for the abdominals before we start picking up the weights. 4 and 3. We're going to come into the center from here. I'm going to draw down, so hands towards the floor, and then just straighten up the legs as much as you can. So you've got that hamstring stretch. You need to stretch into the back of the thigh. Draw those tummy muscles in, bend the knees, release the hands away from the floor, and take it back. Bring the feet in to hip distance apart. I'm going to thread like the needles. I'm going to roll it down. I'm going to place my left hand onto my thigh. I'm going to take my right arm. I'm going to drop my shoulder. I'm going to take the arm up to 12 o'clock. And again, I'm going to drop it through. So lace it through the left arm and then up to 12 o'clock. Now we're going to change sides. I'm going to go in through on my left arm And then I'm going to go up to 12 o'clock. Just stretching through the shoulders, right the way through the rotated cuff, which can cause really problems for a lot of us. Okay, hand back down and cat-cow. Go into a neutral cat-cow, into the position, and then way into a cat stretch. 2 more, up in the cat, and then through. And then up. Not all the way. Okay. Take the right leg forward. Come down into a little lunge. Take your hands just to the side of your head and then rotate over to the right. Do that again. Now give me a lateral flexion. Just little movement. Okay. Keep the hands down and then go to the other side. Right and through. Taking my hands up with me, I rotate round to 2. And now I go into lateral flexion. The standing abdominal work. I'm going to release the hands. I'm going to step it up here. I'm going to bring my right foot forward. So it's like a step touch. But I'm doing it in a forward position rather than side. Step and touch, and step and back. And again, step and touch, and step and back. Let's lead on the left. Step and touch, step and back. And again, left. Step, bring in the right, take it back and through. Okay, do it again, one of each. So I'm going to go 1, in with my left, back on my left, in with my right. And then onto the left. 1, tap it in, back and through. So rather than my tap, I'm going to go into a knee raise. 1, knee, back and in. Yeah? So what I've done is added in a knee raise. So 1, 2, and the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just add in the arms. 4 and a hold. So step in, back and through. Step in, back and through. Okay. 1 more on each side. So step, knee, back and in. Step, knee. 3 repeaters. So I'm going to step 1, 2, 3. Take it back. Step 1, 2, 3. Take it back. Yeah. 1 more each side. Step 1, 2, 3. Take it back. And 1 more time. 1. So really, it's just doing those ab crunches, standing. Come up, guys. Take the arms up with you and lower. 1 more time. Lovely. Deep breath in. And lower. Okay, lateral flexion over to my right side and then over to my left. And again, so over to the right and then over to the left. Up to center. Hands together and then just rotate. Just go over to my right side, looking at the right elbow and then over to the left. 2 more. 1. Okay, guys, when you're ready, take your hand weights, both of them if you can, if you have 2, and just place them into your hands. So bending at the knees, holding the weights. Okay, now, you only need, like we were doing in class before, some of you were on 1s, 1.5, 2s, some of you moved up to 3. It's up to you, but I wouldn't say at this point any more than 3. The knees are 3, but as I said, do what's right. And if you don't want to use any weights, then that's okay. So lift the shoulders, breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in and breathe out. So working through the arms, and then we're going to go with the abs, but with the weights. So my hands are now facing in, my palms are facing in. I'm just going to come up into a hammer curl, yeah? So hammer curl, I come in, so elbow stays in the side. Notice that there's no swinging of the arm, hammer curl. Okay, the other side. So I come up in just towards the shoulder. If I show you sideways, in towards the shoulder and lower. Okay, up. Again, thinking about the posture, what we went through at the very beginning, and lower. Just going to go through some basic arm exercises and we can put it together. All right, from here, I'm up into a front leg. You notice it's like the hammer curl. My palm is facing inwards, yeah? Palm is facing in. 2 more. 1, and try not to swing it, yeah? Not a swing. And lower, the other side. So one side being weaker or stronger than the other. So what we're doing is building balance, strength, and symmetry. One more time. Okay, right arm, you turn the arm back, and you take the arm back with you. Take it back. Right, so I'm not swinging it, push back and in. Yeah. Push back and in, and change sides. Palm goes behind, and I come back. It's not, I'll show you, it's so easy to do this. Yeah, it's not that. It's a controlled movement. Hold that there. Give me a lateral flexion right. And then a lateral flexion there. Okay. So we've done front raise. We've done hammer curl, bicep curl. We have done our lateral raise. Okay, and we've also done our posterior delts. Around that. One more. Okay, from here, let's put them together. So both arms. You're going to come into a hammer curl and lower. Hammer curl and lower. I'm just giving everything to 4 of each. Lower. Okay, front raise. Keeping the palms facing in. Then you bring the weights up to shoulder height only. More. And we're going to take the weights behind us. We're going to come behind, push. Yeah. Push back. 2, 3, and 4. Take the weights up towards your chest. Okay, up towards your chest. From here, I'm going to push forward. The other side. Forward. Push away. So it's like a push and a pull. Push away and in. 2 more. 1 and 2. Bring the weights down at the side of you. Give me a lateral flexion. It's a little bit of an ease off when we do that. 2 and release off. Okay. Just circle the shoulders back and through. All right. Take the right arm up into a 90 degree. I want you to press up to the ceiling. Press away. So if you see my palm is facing inwards. Up and in. Okay, now I'm going to bring that weight down. I'm going to go onto the other side. So 90 degree, then I lift away. Just notice that my hand, bend down a little bit, is facing forward. Yeah. All right, and bring that all the way down. Now, both weights are going to come up, curl it up, and open. Yeah, so we're going to go open for 90 degrees. So that is your starting position. We're not going to go into a W, you're going to stay here. I'm going to lift to the top and lower down. Okay? So I can always return to my 90 degrees. Always back to 90. Now at this point, I'm going to go to another forward. This is your test with your weights. If you are now feeling absolutely nothing, then you need to buy heavier weights. Right? I don't want you to be but there is a feeling that your shoulders are working. Now I'm going to close off into my pec deck and then go to my arms. I'm going to bring the elbows in together and open. 2 more, we're nearly there. 1, 2. From here, just 8 little pulses and we're there. 1. Just take out into shoulder press. Look at my arms. I'm not here. Yeah. Look how open they are. Open at the chest. 2. So you really use your monitors like your mirror. Yeah. You look at yourself in the mirror. 3. Some of you might be lucky enough to have mirrors in your room. So check it out. 2 and 1. Oh my goodness. Lower that down. Circle back the shoulders for 1 and 2. Give me a lateral flexion. So I'm going to come over to my right. And over to my left. Okay. And you bring the weights in together so they come into the center of my body. Come down into a little sumo. I'm going to lift back up. And again, I'm going to come down into sumo and lift. Now, as I come back up, I'm just going to tilt my pelvis slightly forward. One more time. Down and lift. Now, I'm going to do a hip hinge. So I'm going to, from here, just hinge it forward slightly. Okay? Arms are facing inwards. From there, I'm up onto my right, and then up onto my left. So pull back and pull. Yes, so I'm taking my elbow nice and close to my body, and back into the wall, not into a T-bar. I'm going to change it in a moment to show you the difference. Okay, so I'm working through the posterior deltoids. Okay, I'm going to go into a T-row. The T-row, I'm going to come up. So notice it's back into that 90 degrees and the other side. Yeah, so feel the difference, guys. So you're not pulling the elbow back. You're into the T-bar, yeah, into that T shape. Up. Okay, bring them in together so they're facing one another. Bring them both out and take them up to T and through. So what you're not doing is pulling your chest up, raising it up, yeah? I've stayed very still, yeah? Come up, staying still and lower. Nothing is moving apart from the arms. Okay, up we go. And two more. 1 and 2. Okay. Place the the weight into your left hand just against your thigh. Turn the weight into your right hand and come out into a fly. Okay, so I go out into a fly. So into it's like a lat raise, but just with a lean over. So hitting more into that chest and the shoulders, the other side. So up, again, no higher than shoulder height. 3. Last time. And 4. From here, come down into sumo and then bring it up, back up, so the weight to the center. And again, down and keep the weights back on the outside of the body and then smooth up the shoulder. 1 and 2. Okay, should we put all of that together? And I'm going to add on a little bit more. So from the top, we go into our hammer curl. Just standing, make sure your feet are anchored down onto the floor. All right, so nice and firm. Brace the abdominals, fire them up, really perfect. Your hammer curl. 1, 2. So every movement that we make, every repetition is best. It's as good as the first one. Your front raise, both arms. You come up and lower. Okay. Last time. Bring the weights down in front of you, and then just one here, come down. Just loosen off, so you're just hinging from the hips. Now turn them inwards, and then go up. So elbow goes through. So squeezing back that tricep. And then the other side. Turn the weights around, T-bar, both arms. We go into that T. So it's about keeping the arms up wide rather than that. Yeah? Keep them out wide into that T. So you really feel the chest opening. And 2 more. 1 and 2. Bring the body back upright. And from there, scoop up and open into that 90 degrees, into a shoulder press. 3. We're going to do 4 more on the shoulders. So we're going to end up doing 8 on the shoulders, and then we're just going to scoop it into the pec deck. This is like getting very close to the end of our weighted workout of our arms before we go into our abs. Now come down, come through into your little pec deck. Okay, add in a scoop with you, in and out. Take it down at the side of you. Down at the side. I'm going to come into that hammer press, up into the belly of my shoulders. I'm going to scoop up to the ceiling of the shoulders, in, hammer curl, and down. All right, so it's up to the top shoulder press, in, and replace it back. So 1, 2, 3, and a little tap in your shoulders so you know it's there. Hammer curl. Up to the top shoulder, back down, tap onto the shoulders and lower. Weights stay here, come into a squat. Down and lift. And again. 2 more. I'm going to put these 2 movements together. Okay, let's scoop it up. Now into shoulder. Take it back down and then give me 2 splits. Okay, let's do that again. We're going to come up, ceiling, in and lower, 2 squats. 1 squat. And 2. Okay. 1 more time. Scoop it up, ceiling, in and lower. Scoop it down. Right. Go back. So just tip forward, bring the weights in front of you, your palms are together, and just give me a fly. Now the other side. You've got it. So fly and fly. Give me 4 on the right. 1. Oh, I wish I could talk to you all. 2. I wish I could hear all the breathing and the, oh, this is so hard. And then the other side. It won't be long, guys. And then over. You know how much I love for the weight training? So we're going to be bringing it back into our classes. Definitely in the new year. You're not getting away with it any longer. Okay. Bring it back up to the top. Bring the weights into the body. Let me for that right row. So what you're doing is bringing the weights sliding along the body. Bringing the elbows up nice and high. I switch the weights over so the weights are facing inwards. Bring them around the outside of the world. Pop them up, take them up to the top, and then all the way around. And again, so up. Lower that down. Bringing the weights in. Then pop them over so the thighs. Bend the knees and then just roll it down. Roll it down, taking your weight with you. Let the weights go onto the floor. Take your left hand onto your left weight and lift back on your right arm. And then down, pressing down onto that right weight and then take your left arm back. Take both hands down onto the weights. Bring it in, so hold it there a moment. Now let go of the weights and then roll it up. Coming up vertebrae by vertebrae. Okay guys, we're running out of time. I didn't realize we were going so quickly. Take your weights to one side, roll your mats out. We're going to do some weighted workout on the floor. Look. How are we all feeling, guys? All good? Excellent. Right, I'll talk to you in a minute. I'll get some feedback in a minute. So, I'll take you down onto the floor together. We're going to come onto the back, onto our backs, and then we're going to do some weighted workout with it. So make sure your weights are close to the side of here, okay? Okay, standing at the side of our mats as we always do. Let's just roll it down, head, neck and shoulders. Roll it all the way down and just let's go into our calf stretch before we get down onto the mat. So heels down. Remember, if you can't get the heels down, doesn't matter, remember the practice that we're going to do. The calf stretches. Okay, drop the knees down. Come over onto your back. Got something else I was going to put in there, but we are really running out of time. Take the weights with you. Taking the weights with you. Let's roll it back, and take the weights up. So, I come onto my back, and I'm going to take my arm, top part of my arm down onto the carpet. So, I look like this on the floor, okay? So I'm into a press position. So, I'm going to push up into a chest press, and then I'm going to lower it down. Yeah. So I'm pushing away through the chest, so working through the pectoralis major and minor, so squeezing those chest muscles. And make sure that you're in a neutral position. I didn't do too much checking because that's fine, but make sure you're comfortable and you're not pushing your spine down into the mat. I want you to keep those abdominals braced the whole time. One more time. Okay, the positioning of the weight affects the exercise. So now I'm going to take the weights in, so my palms are facing in. Now I'm going to do an open fly. So I'm going to open my arms and then close. So I open through, open the chest and close. Really feel this now as you pull back up to the top, yeah? So there's your fly. Right. Okay. Switch it round, 4 of each. We're going to go in for a chest press, lower and lift. So remember, even though I'm doing the class with you today, and we are short on reps because of time, you can always take the recording or your memory and use your weights at home, and just 15 minutes a day. All you need, 15 to 20 minutes a day of weighted workout will make such a difference. Your strength, you actually feel it every time. You do 2 or 3 times a week. By the end of your first week, you will feel a difference in power, strength of your body. Guys, I'm going to take it down, right down towards my chest. I'm going to lift up, and from the elbows, I'm going to hinge it back. I'm going to come up to the top. I'm going to draw it in. So it's a tricep and press up to the top, tricep extension. Notice the elbows, keeping nice and tight into the body. Now, if you wanted to, you could do this with one weight, couldn't you? If it's too heavy for 2, you could take your one weight into your hands. One more time, and we are going to use one weight. Guys, draw the weights down. Take the weight away from you, just one weight away from you, and place a hand over the one weight. Lift it up. Now, take it back. Don't bend the elbows. Take the arms straight behind you. Okay, so there we go. Just resting the weight down behind me. Then I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to curl up. I'm going to bring the weight almost just between my thighs. And then I'm going to bring it back. And again, we're going to lift it up, and then lower that down. And again, squeeze, and then lower. So try and come up a little bit higher. And then lift. Guys, as I come up, I'm going to lift and then bring my leg up with me, and then bend the knee and lower it down the other side. Lift, lower it down. Again, lift, breathe, lower and down. Again, lift, breathe, lower and down. Take the legs away from you, guys. Just take them away. Bring the weight over so it's positioned comfortable into your hands. I kind of got mine just hands at the side of it. There. Okay, I'm going to use this weight to bring you up into a seated position. So I'm going to bring the weight up and over. And I'm going to peel my head, neck and shoulders away from the mat. And it's much easier to come back up into a seated position. All right, now tilt the pelvis, lower the lumbar spine down onto the mat. Lower down, take it all the way back. There we go. So your weight, gravity, working with gravity is helping you. Up we go to the top. It's so much easier, guys, coming up into that roll back, roll down, when you've got the weight in your hand. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do 2 in a minute. Do you know how it feels, what it's like for you with your weight? Now on the next one, I'm going to take the weight down I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to bring my arms away and I'm going to come up. So much harder. Oh my God, I want my weight back. I want my weight back. Take your weight, guys. Take it into your hands. Come up and through, up to the top. Right into the front. Okay. Bringing the weight to the front. Just give me half a roll back. Half a roll back. And then again. Half roll back. And this half roll back, you're coming as far back as you want to. And slightly bend the knees because it's easier. It's a little bit easier by bending the knees. My feeling is into those shoulders. Again. Okay, I'm going to take it back into like a little V position. And I'm going to take the weight over to the right, the Russian twist over to the left. And again, over to the right, and over to the left. 2 more. 1. Guys, lift up. Take the legs away from you. Take the weight above the head and slightly come over to your right side. And then over to your left. Keeping both glutes down. Over to the right. And then over to the left. And then bring that weight down in front of you. Take it to one side. You're not going to do those now. Take your right arm across the body. Take with your left hand and push the arm into your chest. Stretching out those shoulders. Right, and then the other side. Lovely stretch. You really need that on those shoulders. I'd like you to feel that your heart, there's an awful lot of practice that but I'd like to feel that your heart, take the right hand behind and bring it round with the left arm, that your heart is elevated, yeah? You're feeling warm. If you don't, your weights are too light, or you're not putting the power into the movement. So just think about it. Give it like a self-evaluation after the class. Maybe give it. And really be honest with yourself about your weights. If you're working a half a kilo or a kilo, it probably is a little bit too light for you. And if you're working through your shoulder rehabilitation, it's possibly be perfect. Place your right hand down and then your left arm over. And just before the lockdown 2, we were working with the bands, weren't we? Yellow resistance bands. So we had quite a few weeks. When we return, I'll bring the bands back. Okay, guys, just cross the legs over and then just bring the upper body forward. Stretching the glutes to the outside of your thighs. Okay, walk the hands back in, interleave the hands and just drop the chin to the chest. Just stretching through the upper part of your back. Then all along through the traps and the rhomboids, releasing your upper back. Okay, let go of that. Take the right arm back, walk back. Take the left arm through onto the elbow and bring arm in. So it's great doing shoulder work, arm work with weights. And just a little stretch at the end will really help you the next day. It is just about that strengthening the muscles, but also lengthening them as well. So long, lean, healthy muscles. And then round, take the hands behind you and just lean back into it, open up to the chest. That's the top. You give your hands and wrists a little shake, and up to the top, away. You guys put your hands together, that gives yourselves a big clap. Thank you very much for joining me for our weighted workout, abs and arms.